Today, the president delivers the State of the Union, and it is a bloodbath in the market. So, what does it mean? That's what we're going to talk about in today's Coffee with Markus. Let's get started. It is January the 30th, 2018. Tonight, the president will deliver the State of the Union, and markets are still dropping. They started dropping yesterday, and they are continuing today. Let's take a look at the markets here together. So here you see right now finance.yahoo.com, and you see everything is just deep in the red. The S&P, the Dow, the Nasdaq, the Russell, even crude oil in the red. Gold down, silver down. The euro is going up, means the dollar is going down. And yes, even Bitcoin is crashing down today. Let's maybe get started with Bitcoin here for just a moment so that you see what is happening as we are looking at the markets. Actually, let's start with the Dow here. So the Dow Jones here today, deep in the red. What I brought up here is a one-year chart, and you see, yes, the Dow has been nicely marching up, and now it is going down. But here, as promised, Bitcoin today plunging almost 10% down to $10,215. So what does it all mean? Well, first of all, from my perspective, finally, we are seeing a correction. Come back on camera here. As you know, the markets have been going up like crazy. It is the end of January, and the S&P has already been up more than 7%. I mean, if this would continue by the end of the year, the S&P and the Dow, the markets would have doubled. Of course, that is not sustainable. So, yes, we are seeing a correction. Does this have anything to do with the State of the Union? Who knows? You see, this is the markets will find an excuse for anything. Now, as a trader, I'm not concerned about this at all, because as a trader, we love these days. You might have heard the saying that the market falls twice as fast as it goes up. And yes, for day trading, we had some fantastic opportunities today. Oh my gosh, they were flying in this morning fast and furious. In crude oil, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in crude oil. 3 trades in gold, 2 trades in the bonds. I mean, it was just trades flying in fast and furiously. Anyhow, let's take a look at the bigger picture and see what does it mean for the buy and hold investor. So, I want to go back to the charts here. Really quick. There we go. Nope. I need to push this button here. Good. Here we are back at the charts. Now, when I'm analyzing stocks or the market overall, I like to use 3 indicators. I love trading on indicators because indicators are neutral, right? I mean, they don't have an opinion. They're black and white. Let me just come back here to the video for a moment. You see, when using indicators, you're not concerned about an opinion about the market, because whatever I think is wrong anyhow. I learned over the years to trade what I see and not what I think. So this is why I like to use indicators. I'm going to show you right now how easy it is to use indicators. Anybody can do it. It doesn't require any experience. So back to the charts here right now. So the 3 indicators that I like to use is the RSI, the stochastics, and the MACD. And here's what I'm looking for. As long as the RSI is above 50, and you see it is right here above 50, the markets are going up. Whenever I see that the stochastics is above 50, I know that the market is going up. And when I see the MACD above its moving average, it also means that the markets are going up. And this is what we have seen here for most of the year. So why is today significant? Today is significant because it could mean that the markets turn around. Take a look at the RSI. Right now, the RSI is at 50.53, meaning that if the markets continue dropping tomorrow, we're dipping below 50. Now, stochastics still well above 50, but also we see here that the MACD is crossing its moving average. So 2 out of 3 indicators are almost indicating that we might go into bearish market conditions. So that is a warning signal. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If the market keeps declining, then 2 out of 3 indicators will tell us that this market is ready to turn over. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here, because everybody is still talking about Bitcoin. Now take a look at the same 3 indicators that we have here in Bitcoin. You see that right here, which was in the beginning of January, you see that the RSI dipped below 50. You then see that a little bit later, stochastics dipped below 50 here as well. And we see that the MACD is below its moving average. So on January 11th was the first time it happened that all 3 indicators were telling us bearish market conditions. Now looking back at the chart, this is what we see. The markets have been chopping up and down, going sideways, and then on January 11th, this is at a level of 13,841. The indicators were telling us that now is the time to sell Bitcoin. And look at this. Today it is $3,000 lower, $600 lower. And you see, you can do this with any stock. It doesn't really matter. So if you want, we can take a quick look here at Tesla. See what Tesla is doing right now. Now Tesla, very interesting. As you can see, the RSI is still above 50. Stochastics still above 50. And we also see that the MACD is still above its moving average. So even though the overall markets are going down, Tesla thus far is still indicating that we are in an uptrend. Now looking at the charts, that's what you see. See, the beautiful thing is when using indicators, let me just click on this here real quick. There we go. When using indicators, you can tell within seconds whether a stock is going up, down, or sideways. And do you have a symbol that you want to look at? Do you have a stock right now that you want me to take a look at? Just post it in the comments really quick here. Let me just see if you have. And I know that there's a quick delay here between you posting a comment and me seeing it here live in the video. But if you have a stock that you're looking for right now, all right, somebody's saying Twitter. Let's take a look at this. Why not? So let's go back to the charts here. So right now, charts, and we are looking for Twitter. See what is happening here. Now, Twitter, very, very interesting. You see, Twitter has been going down, now has been going up here, had the dip, and we see that right now it might be a time to buy Twitter based on the indicators. Don't care what the news are saying, but take a look at this. The RSI is above 70 here. You also see that the stochastics is about to turn. It is right now at 48, so maybe tomorrow it continues to go up. Seems that Twitter overall today is bucking the trend. Take a look at this. Twitter up today 1.75%, while the overall markets are tanking. And this is the beautiful thing. When you're trading, it doesn't matter what the overall market does. As we're seeing here, perfectly fine. Let me come back on the camera. So as you can see here right now in Twitter, even though overall everything is going down, the S&P, the Dow, the Russell, the Nasdaq, Twitter is actually going up with 1.75%. And you see, when trading, this is what you can take advantage of. Because even though the overall market is crashing, there's always stocks that will go up even though the overall market is going down. And that's a beautiful thing. When trading, you don't need to rely on the overall market. And as you can see, by using indicators, we're making it easy to make a decision whether we should buy, hold, or sell a stock. Is this making sense? That's why I love trading. That's why I love using indicators. Because with indicators, I don't have to worry of why is Twitter going up today? And you see, by the time you read the news, it's already over the move, right? Because by the time the news gets finally to you, a stock has already made the move. Anyhow, so that's what I got for you today. I just wanted to comment on what's happening in the markets today and want to show you how I look at it. First of all, I think it is a healthy correction. Now let's see what the markets are doing tomorrow. If the markets keep turning and if all three indicators are actually indicating bearish market conditions, as they have with Bitcoin more than 2 weeks ago. And hey, if you would have followed indicator, would you be a happy camper? Absolutely, definitely happier than the one who is buying and hoping that everything will go up again. That's it for today. Hope that you like the video. If you do, hit like, comment on the video if you need to know anything, and please share it with your friend who needs to hear this. I will talk to you very soon.